I think even though he's younger than me, I think there's things that I learned from him along the way as well. So he's been a great friend of mine for the past few years.
Matt, how do you guys keep your emotions in check during the sport? Just give a lot of time to contemplate your feelings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most difficult part. For me, I try not to watch too much of coverage or anything that's going on. We talk about it as teammates, but you just try to find other things to do. Really. I mean, it's a tough week, but the most important thing is just to make sure your body's feeling good going into it, and mentally you're not just overthinking it. At the end of the day, it's still a hockey game.
Their forwards, they're very deep there, probably more than any other team you guys have faced. What kind of challenges does that pose for you guys?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, obviously. You make it to the Stanley Cup final, you're going to be playing a really good team, and they're, I'm sure, feeling really good about their game right now. And, they got big, heavy forwards up front who rely on their forecheck. So we've seen heavy forechecks throughout the playoffs and throughout the regular season, but when you get to this level, it's going to be heightened just that much more. And got to make sure that, especially as a smaller defenseman, I have my legs in order to kind of outskate them.
Just on that note, I've been watching them a lot in the playoffs. Last series, I mean, it was pretty clear they weren't not dirty, but they were targeting, their star players in San Jose.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're probably circling certain guys in your team. How do you guys avoid that and do it without losing your cool?
Yeah, I think which is what we talked about. At the end of the day, it's still a hockey game, and to not overhype it, it can be tough. It's your dream in order to play in the Stanley Cup, but just got to do your best to keep your emotions in check. And I think we've done a really good job to this point, and it's kind of allowed us to have success where other teams might crack a little bit. But it's very pivotal. You don't want to take a penalty or allow any sort of traction for the other team to give them any motivation, get on the power play or anything like that. So just got to do your best to not overhype things, but understand that it's going to be a little bit more emotional, and it's going to be more energy. Just use it in a positive way.
Is there a way to push back? Do you have to send a message back to hey, you're not going to come in here and push us around?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a physical team, but I think we're a physical team as well. We like to skate. They're maybe more, obviously bigger than us stature-wise, but we have a lot of speed, and we kind of check with our legs more than anything. So I'm sure it'll be a physical series, and we can hit back for sure. Just play in between the whistles and make sure you're not taking any dumb penalties.
Kind of different question here. I don't know if you remember what age you were then, but your dad worked here when they had, I think it was the last time they had home advantage in the final, 1990 and 1988. You know any stories about that? Or?
No, not really. It's I was obviously pretty young, but I haven't, especially this week, we haven't really talked too much about that. I think he's kind of made it a point to kind of get my mind off of hockey a little bit, because it's going to be a long, grueling 2 weeks, and maybe we can talk about it after.
Matt, you've seen your fair share of pro sports titles here in Boston. Now you guys are in the center of attention, so to speak, with this cup final. How's that feeling?
It's feeling good. I'm just excited to get going. Obviously, it's been a long week of not playing hockey and just kind of watching a lot of film. I think just as players, we want to just get this thing going already. And like you said, it's been pretty cool to see the other teams have success, obviously, and you just want to add to that.
Do you perk up a little bit when you see the streets designed in Bruins paraphernalia? You see the Stanley Cup stairs designed a little bit?
Yeah, it's hard not to. It's especially being a Boston sports fan, my whole life. It's pretty cool just to see the support that obviously the team gets, and just really thankful obviously to be part of the team and be on the stage.
Matt, where were you when they won in 2001?
I had just gotten back from Ann Arbor, Michigan. It was my first year out there, and I was able to come back and enjoy the parade with some of my best friends. So those are memories that stick with you forever.
Do you remember where you were stationed during the parade?
I think it was right around the Boston Common. I'm not sure which side. I think it was kind of right across from the Four Seasons Hotel, I believe.
Yeah. You remember anything about that day?
Just being there with my friends. I think one of my friends made like a little mini replica of like the Stanley Cup, so we got like a picture with that, and we all had our Bruins t-shirts on, so I'm sure I could dig up some photos from that.
Out of what? Like paper?
Like tinfoil maybe?
Tinfoil, okay.
Yeah.
Matt, how did you assess your playoff?
I actually didn't know that I could, really grow facial hair. So I got a little of a week head start, I think.
Oh, you stopped shaving a little.
Yeah. I wanted to give myself some time, just in case we were obviously playing this far into the playoffs and didn't want anything too patchy. But yeah, it's definitely surprised me so far.
And you like it, or?
I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but it's pretty cool. Just that's one thing that growing up watching the Stanley Cup, it's just one thing that kind of gravitates you towards the playoffs. You're always checking in on players' beards, so I'm just happy that I can grow a little bit.
You're not going Thornton style though, right?
No, I'm not going to do anything crazy.
Nothing like that in the future.
No,
You're
I
gonna
don't.
shave it off one.
Yeah, I don't. We might play around with it. I think if I go shave it all off at once, I'm probably gonna look like a 10-year-old. So maybe keep it little by little.
All right.